football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Comes onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Hurricanes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. A play action, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 total score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Hoosiers offense out there for their first possession. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's...
First play, taking a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
This time it's complete. We bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Again, coming out of the RPO, it is complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Mendoza. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Defense is coming after him. Caught in the backfield. It's Cooper. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Becker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Joseph. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Beck. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Makes it second and short. Grab behind the line. It's Cooper. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And take a Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. They got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
Bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on the screen now. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Looking to throw. It's Beck. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Running out of time in the pocket. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
They'll kick it away here. Returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Cooper. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So second and 10 after the previous play. To the air, it's Mendoza. Grabbed by the receiver. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And the Hoosiers with first and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down.
These last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys, not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Hold. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Grab down the middle. It's Pemby. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And the Canes will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. And it's caught across the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Short pass finds the tight end. Second down after that completion. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Pemby. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Hoosiers keep the football on the move. Back to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Hemby. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on play.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back and loss of yards. Now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. And the field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. To the air. It's back. Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He hands it off from the gun. A change of direction. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down.
Well. The old quarterback sneak. Whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's back. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. And they bring him down. Blockers, not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to set up a screen pass here. End zone ahead. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
It's first and goal in 4-down territory. They need a touchdown and a PAT to take the lead. To throw, it's Beck. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Kick is up and good. They're off by a point here in the final minutes. Can they hold on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive at 21. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper.
It's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? The sure hands. It's Becker. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Here we go. Final minutes falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Touchdown, Indiana! They take the lead in the final minute.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and they can't add to their lead here late in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Catch made on the left side. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion.